707 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know.
But seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium. Tonight, it's the second game here on this wild card Saturday, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25.
Already know I got on go.
Here we go, set. Red, 38. Hut.
Love looking to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
First down, Green Bay.
Here's Love. Same target. It's Jacobs again. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. And that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Here we go.
The slot man in motion right. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. In motion right, that's Hardman. To throw now, here's Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down, but he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
It would be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball.
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Now Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Strike blue. Yellow blue. Blue striker. Black top. Set.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. 45.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Love. Catch is made by Hardman. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
12, 10. 22 middle.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Down. Drill. Steal. 50. Great. Set.
Again, it's Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 6. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back on into the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Smash. Red. Ready. Black ultra. Red. 38. Ready.
Throwing. Love. It's a Packers touchdown. Mecole Hardman, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in office, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Looking to throw McCarthy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
2nd and 10. To the air with McCarthy. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
60
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Now McManus for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Vikings nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Throwing after the interception. McCarthy.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
42-yard line.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Open man, that's Felton.
That's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down.
Well, Charles, what a rookie season he had catching the football over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge.
Justin Jefferson,
35 yards.
And the Vikings have cut it back within a score.
Extra point splits the opponents. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Jonathan Bernard.
In there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Drill green. Hey. Quick. Yellow. Ultra. Set.
Love now. And this one is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson the target. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 more on that one and another first down.
That's good for a Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on
Here's
the play.
second and 10.
Second and 10 at the Packers' 11-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. Escaping the pressure right. Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown! Justin Jefferson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even on 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
On the set. Black Ultra. Here we go. Real green. 52 blue. Set.
Operating from the gun. Love. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of theirs away.
Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will finally stop him with a great return. Gets that football all the way down the 16-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Set, ready, shoot, yellow, blue, third, push.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
White. 10 cycles. Ready. Hey, go.
Play action this time with Love. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 26 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks. And while it hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 5. Throwing is McCarthy.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Flushed out right.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in them. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Yellow, 22, ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Love.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Trying a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one. That was Nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Flush to his right. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
At the 3-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 7. Hurt.
Jones will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. McCarthy going to sneak it, and he'll get in. He's overthrown touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after a break down the middle, and that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Ready, break.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this thing.
That's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go, set. 52 blue.
In motion left, Hardman.
Ready.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Love. That is incomplete.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Black, you, yes, black, open.
Looking to throw. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
65-yard attempt.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon McManus kicking off for Green Bay.
One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. If they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game. Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6. Back to throw. McCarthy. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Inbounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
It must be something about the night air, because he is putting on an absolute show under the light.
Yeah, we've established anything in his vicinity, he's grabbing it. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
6-yard line.
And inside give to Jones. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
4-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Lion. Hey, check that. Street.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And it's caught. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And this this is going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 30-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
So what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Ready.
Now a give, right side. Lloyd. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on third and just a yard.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
A yard all they need, but it's third down.
Let's go. Black, 95. Striker.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lloyd. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 40-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Set, hut. Set.
They'll run on first down. Lloyd. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and 12.
Strike through. Here we go. Set.
Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. Only able to gain a couple there. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Love from the gun on third down. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be fourth down.
Ready, break. Six, mega. Ready, red, Bill Green. 52 blue.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
Come on, set. 10 black. Hey, go steal. Ready?
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And he'll find his man, Kraft. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down.
The screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Second down and 4.
Steal. Check steal. Here we ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Lloyd. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Red, yellow. Here we go. White, what, green, yellow. 43. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love.
That's to Kraft, the tight end.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Red.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this a very important drive leading to the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this is far from over as they start out here first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand? And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Nate Hobbs.
And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Following the interception, Love. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Ready. 45. White. Ready.
Love will sneak it.
Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it.
They gain nothing, and all they need are inches. Usually we put this on the offensive line, but sometimes it's the quarterback's fault as well on the sneak. You've got to get low and burrow.
Usually we talk about O-line surge, their D-line surge leading to 4th.
Here it is, 4th and goal.
Ready. Black on 50. Green. Hut, hut.
Now Love. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They wanted to throw for it. A surprise does not work on 4th and goal from the 1. And the result, instead of the chip shot to tie, they turn the ball over on downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on a touch pass. He's got room past the 30. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Jordan Anderson, 91 yards. And the Vikings used a big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the air points. And these guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Check pitch. 52 blue. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep the leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Clifford to throw.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Jonathan Grenard in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go.